When you think about Belize, you're thinking about activities that are mostly outside.
Right.
Which is great if you're an outdoor dog,
Like I am.
and maybe less great if you're not prepared as an indoor dog.
Indoor dog.
Hello, I'm Chad,
And I'm Grace.
and this is our dog Queen.
And together we are
Two gringos and a dingo. So let me talk about some of the places that are good for indoor dogs and some of the places that are better for outdoor dogs. And then if you're an indoor dog doing the outdoor activities, what do you do to make yourself more comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for air conditioning, you're not going to find it everywhere.
No.
You will find fans almost everywhere.
Right.
You'll find shady spots almost everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're looking for air conditioning, there's a couple of wine bars, there's a couple of restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
there's the Chill Point, which I want to give a shout out to because when you're gone, I go there every day.
Ice cream shop.
Ice cream and air conditioning, what can go wrong? The 1981 restaurant at Naya,
Mm-hmm.
the indoor restaurant that's upstairs, it's available at night, and it has air conditioning.
Right.
You got to give a shout out to the wine bars because they have nice wine, which is not my thing, but they have charcuterie boards that you can pick what
Mm-hmm.
you put on them, not just here's the factory one you get,
Mm-hmm.
and those are excellent.
Well, I happen to be a whiny dog. So I like the wine bars. And so they're quite enjoyable.
Then they do have a bowling alley here.
They do.
If you pass by it, you will not know it's a bowling alley.
Not really.
It looks like a house, but it's got 4 lanes, and they have air conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a restaurant and a pool table, and it's actually quite comfortable.
Right.
Let's assume for a minute that there's no air conditioning available. So you're following around the outdoor dog.
Yeah, there's some things you can do to mitigate the heat or the humidity or the insects. And so being an outdoor dog, I like to do everything al fresco type of thing. So learning where to go on certain days is critical. So either if you're here for a visit or you're long term, you'll quickly realize that if you're on the peninsula or anywhere along the coast, you're going to have nice coastal breezes. So,
Almost every day in the mornings.
yes. So we like to pick restaurants that have the outdoor dining on days that are hot. We like to pick those restaurants that are on the coast so that you have the nice breeze and it keeps you cool. If you're in shade and you have a breeze, Belize is beautiful. It's comfortable.
It is remarkable how much difference it makes just a few hundred yards.
Right.
You know, you get to the ocean and you go out on a pier, and it'll practically blow you off the pier on a day that seems normal.
Yeah.
So the ocean does create a lot of breeze, and the trees do block a lot of it when you get further away.
If you're a outdoor dog and you like the outdoor activities, Belize is a great place to be. So whether you are hiking in the jungle or cave tubing or going to Mayan ruins or snorkeling, swimming, boating, fishing, any of those activities, you got lots to do. And if you're going to do those activities, depends on where you're located as to how to prepare. Obviously, if you're going to be in the jungle or inland, you're going to want to have insect repellent and wear long pants, maybe long sleeves. If you're going to be at the beach activity, of course, you sunscreen and still insect repellent. And if you're going to be there in dusk or dawn, it's always a good idea.
And there's a few things that we've learned here that I didn't expect.
Right.
Like the sandflies apparently aren't fans of coconut oil.
Correct.
So you put coconut oil on your ankles and lower legs, and that's a pretty good protection against the sandflies. I'm not ashamed to put on tennis shoes and socks.
Right.
And when I started doing that, I became a lot more comfortable.
Right.
And some people don't even pack long pants when they're coming here.
True.
And I think that's a mistake. If you come in and it's 2 days after a rain, you may want your long pants just to protect against mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, yeah.
People that live here, born and raised here, if they're working outside, they're in long sleeves and head covers.
Right. Protecting themselves from the environment.
So
smart thing to do.
It's protecting against the conditions and making yourself comfortable. Never, ever forget to get insect repellent.
Right.
It is a necessity down here.
It is. Now, during the dry season, we didn't have as much of a problem. The only things that bothered us were the little bitty tiny sand flies, but the coconut oil did a pretty good job with those. But dry season has less insects, but still going to have some insects. So bring your favorite flavor of insect repellent.
Okay. Now, when you're going inland, make sure your clothes are light.
Yes, breathable.
Because you do not get the ocean breeze there.
Right.
And you're going to be warm. Expect that. It's worth it, okay? Even for an indoor dog, it's worth it.
And as you can tell, we film outside most of our videos. We're filming on the lagoon. This is lagoon behind us, the Placencia Lagoon. It's morning time, but we have shade. So it's comfortable out here in the morning time. Even though there's not much of a breeze, with shade, you're fine in the morning time.
So bring a hat,
Yep.
bring sunscreen,
Yep.
bring insect repellent, have at least one pair of long pants with you, have at least one long sleeve shirt with you,
Right.
and don't get too upset if you're an indoor dog and you start sweating.
It's great for the skin and the body to get rid of all those toxins. The outdoor dog says to the indoor dog. Thanks for watching. We are not compensated in any way for the products or the places that we recommend